Let's see how the camera set up. That's the angle right there. Hey, y'all, hey, so if I stop it, can I start it back? Come here. Cause so I need to hit this stop button, right?
Yeah, just.
I already started. I'm just gonna stop it.
Yeah, don't stop.
You see the angle?
Yeah.
That's it right there. So this is where it need to be. So we can come back with it some.
You gonna stop it? Or just keep it going? We'll keep going, man.
Oh, we finna put the prayer on. So I'm gonna stop it. Keep active. You put finish. Let us know when you're good. You good?
Yeah, good out.
Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash.
Alright, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who move well and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect, sincere brothers of Israel out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Alright, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come in week week out, prophesy the downfall of this queendom called America. Alright, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this.
Alright. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble."
Alright, now there's this time called Jacob's trouble in the scriptures. It refers to the latter times, the end times, when these 12 tribes of Israel, especially the 2/3 of Israel, are going to be catching a lot of hell. Right? And the 1/3 is going to be brought through it along with the elect. Right?
It says, "But he shall be saved out of it."
Right? That he is talking about the 1/3 and the elect.
"For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him."
Right. Us Israelites are going to be broken free from that yoke. Right? That yoke represents slavery. Right? These strangers, talking about the other nations, right, aren't going to benefit from our labor anymore. Right? Because they're going to be serving us.
It says, "But they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them."
Right. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?"
Right, because the disciples were asking Yahweh Shai, they were like, Lord, what are going to be some of the signs of your second coming? You know, when the kingdom is going to be established, the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of Esau's rule, right?
And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right. And you have that today. People claiming that they're the anointed ones, claiming that they have the truth, right? But really, there's nothing but lies going out, right? The only ones that are pushing out the truth are the true men of the Lord, proclaiming the true names of Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai, and the prophecies that is written in these scriptures. Anything that's besides that is off, right?
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, wars and rumors of wars. That's been going on, man, since the end of World War II, right? You know, you had the Cold War, you had the Vietnamese War, the Korean War, then now you got all this stuff sparking up in the Middle East over there in Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, Syria primarily right now. Then it's going to continually to heighten. The tensions are continually going to heighten until World War III sparks off. Armageddon.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
And that's happening right now. We're at the beginning stages of these sorrows coming to pass. All right, you had the Venezuela crisis. All right, you just had the hurricane. Hit the Bahamas. I forget what the name was called. Hurricane Dorian. Yeah, and then last year, no, 2 years ago, they had 3 hurricanes go through that same region. All right, so the Bahamas. All right. The Bahamas, the Haitians, Louisiana, the whole southeast coast, man, they're getting fucked up by these hurricanes, and that's what Most High's doing. Then you have nations rising against nations. You know, people are waking up to Esau Edom, who's the so-called white man, waking up to his bullshit. They're peeping out all of his lies on the mainstream media. They're tired of it. Then you have one people rising up against another people. You know, these so-called race riots. You know, you have Democrats versus the Republicans, liberals versus conservatives, so on and so forth, man. People are being divided more and more each day. These are the beginning of sorrows.
Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
That's something that's coming. You know, men of the Lord being tried. Because part of Jacob's trouble is the men of the Lord being tried, the faith being tried, being persecuted, to make sure that we're really about Yahweh Shem Yahshua's will. That we're not just speaking hypocritically. You know, we're not just putting on a show. That we're really about this.
This is, I got a precept out. This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
That's coming to pass right now, slowly but surely. You know, you had that net neutrality repealed back in February, and ever since then, you probably haven't noticed it because Esau's tactic is gradualism. He likes to take it away little by little. But a lot of conspiracy theories that you try to search up on YouTube, you know, or on other social media websites, it's harder to access. That's not by coincidence. That's because the net neutrality repealed. Those private companies have every right to display whatever they want to display on their websites or cable or whatever. It's slowly but surely getting rid of the truth. Right?
It's harder to access the truth now. You know, it's becoming harder because you see how they doing brothers' YouTube pages. You know, you get videos pulled down for anything now. You know, they call it everything hate speech, except for real hate speech. You know.
That hate speech, they can label any YouTube video hate speech. Right. And then give you a whole channel down there. Hey, but even then, not just that, but there's going to be a time when martial law is declared and we're not going to be out here on these streets. You know? You won't see brothers on the corners anymore. It's good?
Yeah, keep going.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And that's just going for those people that were over in the Bahamas and all these islands, man, that got caught up, man. The Lord sent those storms, man, to bring forth judgment on those people, man. And that's what happened, man. You couldn't deliver out of the hands of Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Judgment had to go forth.
That's not just these natural disasters, but the Most High can put it on a spirit, put that spirit on a person to commit a mass shooting. There's been countless stories of people getting shot, have near-death experiences, or just being killed instantly from a freak accident. Most High, it's all about. It's all up to the Most High.
Yeah, I already put it in there.
Dead or alive.
Is it formatted though?
I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about that.
Let me show you how you do it.
This Daniel
Go to media.
12:1, it says,
Go to
and
set
at
up.
that time shall Michael stand up,
Go to
the
media.
great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Format.
And there shall be a time of trouble,
Let's stop it.
such as never was since there was a
Let's stop it
nation,
first.
even to that same time.
Format. Memory card. Okay. Because if you don't format it to the memory card, it's using internal storage, and it ain't but like an hour worth of internal storage. So whenever you put the SD card in, I always make sure that it's formatted, so it's pulling footage, from the card.
Then you come on some more when the Romans seized Jerusalem in 7 AD.
That's good.
All right, then you try to come on some more when the time in Egypt. All right, then come on some more at the time we had came to America on slave ship. Now all the times this
You
recorded in
good.
the scripture,
It's good.
there was some bad time. Now there was a time like that, it couldn't get no worse. The Lord just said that it's
You
gonna
just
be
need
a
to
time.
loosen your stuff up so you can turn
Like
it.
none
I think it's a
other,
little
man.
tight.
So what time we coming?
Which one you loosen? This one? Or
All
the
right,
down here?
it's gonna top
See.
every time. Lord
This
ever
to make it
showed
go
out
up
on
and
the
down.
earth. This
Take
time
this,
that he coming out, this
make it go.
time,
You
he
gotta
gonna show
loosen
out.
this too.
Okay, perceive it. We're in the midst of Jacob's trouble right now. It just hasn't hit
Tight,
America.
tight.
Alright? Because the
Yeah,
Bahamas, Venezuela, the Bahamas, China has martial law,
Yep, exactly.
But it's all gonna come to America, man. That's when it's gonna be at its, full-fledged Jacob's trouble. That's that hour of temptation, when that mark of the beast is gonna be, one of your two only options. It's either gonna be the mark of the beast or Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's gonna be in the midst of Jacob's trouble.
Really like it's broke.
And also, we in the midst of the Day of Atonement, man. A lot of these people, man, they gonna
usually
lose it when you can't access food and access,
Yeah, see this,
things of that sort.
yeah, it's standing.
At your beck and call, man. When you can't just go right here to McDonald's and grab up a double cheeseburger or a Big Mac, man. Jake don't know how to practice fast or go without
It's
eating,
tight as
you know
hell,
what I
but it's
mean?
all good.
Matter of fact, it talks about that in Second Ezra.
It's loosened up to move a little bit, right?
Yeah, but it's just
Got to work with it. Just a little tight.
it's tight as
I'm
hell.
gonna finish this off in Daniel. It says,
Who's
and
that water bottle over there?
there shall be a time of trouble, such as never
Look
was
at
since
that
there was
water
a
bottle over there.
nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy
I just
people
saw- I
shall
just
be
noticed.
delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Yeah, and that's the elect, man. Those chosen vessels from the beginning, man. Those ones that the Lord chose, man, from the beginning to be saved and be delivered, man, out of this place, man.
I just noticed.
Because hey, like the scripture just said, it's gonna be a time like none other, man. We ain't never seen nothing like what's coming to America, man. We ain't talking about Eddie Murphy, man. This is gonna be
Yeah, it should be
something
both of them
on
still rolling,
on
right?
a high level,
Matter of
man.
fact.
Hey, judgment, man.
Let's try some.
Nobody scripture say that knowledge should be the wisdom of our time. That's what you're gonna need to have in a day of trouble. You have to have the wisdom, and you have about Shema Shah and the understanding.
and the knowledge.
Matter of fact,
All right?
take this off.
That's what. You know that? So with the understanding of the scriptures, and with the wisdom that the Lord bless you with, you're going to be able to abstain the trouble, man. Everything that's going to happen. You're going to be the one that everybody looking at me like, damn, why he not with us? You know, why he crying? Why he hollering? You know? Because, hey, wisdom and knowledge is the feeling of our time. Man, the men of the Lord will be built up in that day, man. All right? Everybody has to spend the Lord part of it. Really, we know we're part of that number. You know, we can be them men, man. All right? Because that's what the scripture also speaks about. Then they gonna know who the prophets is. You know? How they gonna know that? Because of how the Lord gonna be dealing with his men, man, that time. Everybody else crying and whooping and hollering, boo-hooing.
You want to bring this one over there?
Nah, you can keep it right there.
Okay, come.
You know? So that's all we read about, man. That's all we come out here and teach about. All right? Now, Paul of the Bible, man. All right? It's Jacob trouble, which is soon to come. Why did it go? You know, it just got to get rolling, man. You know?
Alright, this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death.
Like, we already read the precepts about the famine. All right, not of bread. I mean, you know, bread, not of bread and water.
Go on this side of the pole.
Also, it's going to be the famine of bread and water, man.
Both of
You
y'all.
know, so that's the beginning.
Go on this side of the
all
pole.
these sorrows
Yeah.
that's coming to our brother.
The beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear.
Yep, and the power is talking about Esau, because that's the rule on this side, man. The earth is
See,
given
now
to
this
the
one
hand
ain't in
of
the way
people.
though.
So that's the power that's going to stand in the way of
Okay.
the
Throw it off.
banking level, man. Not the average old six-pack, man. All right, we're talking about the true power, man, that running the earth, man. All right, the elites.
And the beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
Right, because you break down the word evil, you go back to what? Hard times. All right, so when these hard times come, what should I do? All right, and we jump back to Peter. I think it's Peter, First Peter, it speaks about, our whole conversation about a person should be.
Yeah, second chapter.
Second Peter 3:11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved. Right, and what all these things are gonna be dissolved? We're talking about the family already, the death of trouble, then we got the R5 deep chill. But ultimately, the ICB on missiles. All right, seeing all this really happening around, what type of person you gotta be, man? You know? It says, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? That's right. Bring that person back down again.
It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
That's right. What should I do? You know, hey, it's something we're supposed to be already doing, man. This is what rehearsing the righteous act, man. So we come back to the true power, knowing the time that we're coming in, man. You know, the prophets out here giving warning.
Right.
All right, just daily. We got brothers go out on Monday, Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday, Thursday, then Friday, they ain't got Thursday, they ain't got some go out on Sunday. So you get warned all through the week. You know?
Not even
The video. Thousands of videos out there. Get put up daily. So you warn, then like every second, the GMS flood the internet. Every flood YouTube videos.
Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for many. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness.
It said every not the oppressor choose on his flame. Shit, Jake did the opposite. You know? Jake choose all Esau ways, man. That's why they gotta be destroyed, man. Right? And they not gonna turn from their wickedness. They gonna turn up, leave them alone. You know? That's why going back to 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, your princess, your queen, your princess,
shall not be regarded. Anyway, it's 15, I think, like, it's just real. You know what it said, how they gonna run their houses?
Oh, yeah. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. I'll start at 16.
Right.
For there shall be sedition among men,
Yeah.
and invading one another.
Right.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Then what that means? Hey, Jay gonna turn up. They ain't gonna stop. They ain't gonna turn away from the evil doing, man. Jay just gonna get even grabbier, man. Like my kids gotta eat, man. My mama. You know, that's all they gonna be about with Jay. They family. You ain't under their household, they gonna cut you off, man.
Hey, remember how it was on that movie The Purge, right? Shit, it wasn't nobody, man. Hey, wasn't nobody trying to help another person, man. It was all about you. It was all about self.
Yeah, they show you that in Bushwick.
Yep.
Bushwick too. But shit, you look at documentations of Hurricane Katrina, the hurricane that just hit the Bahamas. You know, when natural disaster hits, when people stop eating, that's when they resort to violence. That's what's coming to all these cities in America. All right? The scriptures talk about 10 shall be left in the city, 2 in the field. That's just from the famine, you know, from the wars. The nukes haven't even hit yet.
Hey, you know, Esau ain't gonna turn the hip.
Yeah, and then once the nukes do hit, you might have a few left down in those bunkers, whatever. Then those ones that are left, the elect are coming to put the heathens in slavery and the rebels to death.
You jump back to
I'll keep reading. It says,
that's my 2nd Ezra.
yeah.
15. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able.
Right, that's breaking down martial law in itself right now. All right, desire to go in another city. Guess what? They're gonna close it off, man. All right, you gonna be able to go where you want to go, man. There's gonna be a rapper there. All right, guess what? Troops. All right, that Esau gonna bring in from a far country. They don't speak no English.
Yeah.
They're gonna be upon you with rifles, man. All right, you're gonna have a curtain, everything gonna be going down, man. You know, but guess what? They ain't gonna be happy. You know? But guess what? After all that, they still ain't gonna come from their wicked. They gonna try to go to war with them troopers, man. Jay got an AK-47, you know, chopper and 4.5 and a 9. Yeah, they gonna try to go to war with them. They gonna be defeated. You know?
They can't shoot anyway, man. They ain't got no kind of aim. Yeah.
I know that the Lord said it's gonna be time. I'm talking about already. Yeah. They're gonna be like a time never before. Alright? Let's believe this time it's gonna go down, man. Even worse, man. Keep going on, alright?
For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, and so how much is women? If the men's gonna be afraid in that day, man. Alright? These women ain't gonna have a chance, man. Alright? Yo, buff bad well and you know what I'm saying? Yo, Kimbo slices and them niggas gonna be afraid, man. The only people that gonna be afraid is the men of the Lord, man. Because why? We gonna have that faith, man. And that shield gonna be placed upon us in their head. You know, Lord willing, we'll follow that number, man. We can receive that. You know?
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
And all, you know, Jay gonna go next door. He smelled them cooking some chicken, you know, or frying one of their children. You know, hey, Jay going in there and get it. Jay gotta have no pity, man. All that shit gonna be cashed off in that day, man. It's a do or die situation. You know? Oh yeah, dog.
But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
The spoil is going back to booty. Let me get that, man. Alright, and the sword is the modern day gun, man. Alright, they might go in there with an actual sword too. But that's the modern day sword, it's the gun, the weapon. And that's what Jay gonna go in there and get. Hey, he going up with the pump, whatever he got. Hey, lay it down, I need that, man. My baby starved.
And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
See?
And for great tribulation.
Right, see, that's that famine. All right, the lack of bread, man. And what? Great tribulation, man, because that's all that's coming to America, man. All right, evil time. You know? You got it out.
The second half is 8 and 50. For many great mysteries should be done to them that in the latter time shall bear in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Right, because what? They load the law while they yet had liberty. And they choose out the Esau ways, what the scripture say. Alright? But guess what? The pride. And that's what the Bible teaches. Teaches our people to be prideful. And how the fuck you gonna be prideful, man? And look what state we in. Yeah, it ain't nothing to be proud about, man. We be serving our captivity, man. We in slavery right now. And here it is, you want to be prideful, man. That's dumb, man. Only person can be proud, he can't even be proud of so-called white man. All right, because this is kingdom, man.
And this kingdom was given to him.
Yeah, exactly.
The scriptures talk about how the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So he ain't got nothing to be proud about.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for Esau to be proud.
Yeah.
You know? He's all proud, American pride, God bless the USA. Shit, for a moment. Then he's about to bless it with his fire, man.
Right.
That nuclear rat. And all the cities that imitate you, man. All the other countries that are likened unto America. Man, he's gonna fuck them up.
I got a precept on their pride. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall.
Yeah, so he gonna lose all that proud, this is America, hoorah spirit. The Lord gonna quieten that spirit. He gonna take that spirit from the so-called white man right before he destroy him, man. You know? And this same spirit on a lot of our people. You know? That's why in the time of all these calamities, Jacob's trouble that brothers are speaking on, you're gonna see how these people are just gonna treat each other like animals. You know, like the brother was saying, they ain't gonna have no regard for their neighbor, you know, just ramshacking and straight destroying. That's all gonna be on their mind.
Yeah.
Straight chaos. Yeah.
Like a battle royale, like on Fortnite. You know, every man for himself.
Yep.
Royal Rumble.
I got one brother has on.
Yeah, you got a quick one.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, because, hey man, when people don't have a moral compass, you expect them to be nice to you? It says, because iniquity has abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So how can you expect a sodomite nation, a nation a city of mass confusion,
He got balls on that.
you know, a nation with sodomy at its all-time high, mass shootings at an all-time high, you know, mental disorders at an all-time high. How can you expect for somebody to treat you like their brother in that kind of society? You can't. Is there more to that?
Nah, that was the point.
Okay. Yeah. Man, people aren't going to be nice to each other in Jacob's trouble. You know,
They already waxing cold.
it's not going to be like on 9/11 when everybody came together and started, you know, supporting the phone that fell in 9/11. Shit, I think Katrina was like the last time that shit ever happened. After that, it's like, God damn it, another disaster. Fuck it, get it together yourself. And then you see it today in the Bahamas, man.
Yep.
That's what you Jakes deserve, all right? Because, you know, we've been at a great trespass, man. Y'all haven't turned to the Lord. Because that's not the first time y'all got jacked up. You know, this has been happening over and over and over again. And y'all keep going right back to the same old bullshit. Y'all don't stop to think, hey, maybe I need to get right. You know, what's the reason for all these natural disasters? and people going crazy. You know?
I got one. I got one. So back look right now. I got. Ecclesiastes 20 and 32. Lesson 7, patient in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide.
Yeah, because that's how y'all people are, man. Just wandering about life, all willy-nilly, do as thou will. YOLO, fucking do what I want when I want. You fucking rock bottom, man. You don't even know it. You think having a car and a decent little job is life. Shit.
You said living in life better than living in life without a guide, because the true guide is what the scriptures. All right, this is what the Lord gave us, man. You know, this Bible, man, this is all we need, man. Hey, everything is in here, man. How to be in life, how to do unto others. All right, all our history, where we came from, and where we going. Everything is in the scriptures, man. This the true guidebook right here, man. This the real GPS.
That's right.
All right, that we have in our hands.
Really?
All right,
That's what it is. That's me right there.
All right.
That's me right there.
Go ahead,
Yeah, but these scriptures give us a
I'm
purpose.
just trying to figure
There's a
out.
lot of people out here don't have a purpose in
Y'all
life,
probably
but
didn't
just to get
understand.
destroyed.
If you have a black woman right there,
And it talks about that.
that's really not what's going on.
You know, people are
I'm almost
made
50 years
to
old.
just be
I'm almost
destroyed.
50 years old. You see me? 50, almost 50 years old? Yeah, I am. I'm 43 years old right now.
Cool. Be 43 over there.
Oh, what you want to tell me what the fuck to do? You want to tell me what the fuck to do? You want to tell me to be the fuck 43 years old over there?
All right,
What the fuck you want to
this
do?
is Proverbs.
Well, let me, Proverbs,
and
23,
24.
whatever the fuck you want to be. You want to tell me, you want to tell me,
Proverbs
you want to tell me
1 and
43 years
24,
old to be the fuck over across the street?
I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Yeah,
I
because
stretched my hand.
the
You gonna
Lord's
tell
hand
me-
is stretched out to
Yeah,
have mercy on these
Look at
people.
me.
But
43
yeah,
years
and then
old.
look at these
43.
people that don't want to settle down and listen to what
Oh,
the
you
truth
don't
is.
know what the fuck I am. I already raised
Go-
4 or 3
go to
kids.
Isaiah 3.
That's grown as fuck. That's
Go to Isaiah
grown
3,
as
third
fuck.
chapter,
And you gonna tell me to be
3 and
grown
what?
over there?
Great
I'm
choice of
43 years old, bitch. What? Look at me, 43 years old.
It's Isaiah 3 and 16.
You see my
Moreover,
right
the
here? I'm
Lord
43,
said,
and
because
Lord
the
said-
daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretch for necks and one-time eyes,
Yeah,
walking
the
in
daughters,
ministry.
I'm
the daughters
haughty,
of
I'm
Zion,
haughty,
which is
I'm
a prime
haughty.
example right there.
Oh,
That's haughty
prime
and proud.
I'm
Haughty and
proud.
proud.
I'm
Yes.
proud. I
Very
don't want to
proud.
be. I want to be old
Read
as
it
fuck
again.
right
Read
now.
it again.
I want to be old as
The
fuck
Lord,
right now.
the
At
Lord
43,
said,
I wanna be
because the
old as
daughters
fuck.
of
I don't
Zion
even wanna
are
fuck with
haughty
y'all. I
and
don't
walk
even
with
wanna fuck
stretch
with y'all
for
at
necks
43.
and one-time eyes.
Let him read. Let him read. Read the judgment. Read the judgment, Doc. Keep reading.
Y'all
Isaiah
Mary Magdalene
3:16.
wasn't even a whore.
Moreover,
Oh,
the
my
Lord
mama.
said, because
Oh, my mama.
the daughters
Oh,
of
my
Zion
mama.
are haughty and walk with stretched for necks
Oh.
and one-time eyes,
Oh.
walking in ministry
Oh,
as they
oh,
go.
that's what I do.
And making
That's
and
what I
taking
do.
with
That's
their
what
feet.
I do. That's what I
Therefore-
fucking do.
therefore
That's what
the
I fucking
Lord
do.
was
And my
smite
son
with
is
a
47
smile
years
the
old,
crown of the
and
head
I'm
of
43
daughters
years
of
old,
Zion.
and I walk with haughty eyes.
And the Lord
And I
was
walk with
discovered
haughty
in
eyes. I walk with
Yeah,
haughty
and that's
eyes.
what you see, because they don't dress
What the
modestly.
fuck you mean? What the
You know,
fuck
their
you mean?
secret parts
What the
are
fuck you mean?
all
I
out.
walk with haughty eyes. I'm about to be 43 years
It
old.
said, in
I
that
don't
day,
even want
the
nobody
Lord
looking
would
at
take
me.
away the
What the fuck
bravery
you want me to
of
walk
their
with a
tinkling
fucking sheet over my head?
ornament
What the
above
fuck
their
you
feet
mean?
and their
What the fuck
cars
you mean?
and their
What
wild
the fuck
towels
you mean?
like the moon.
Oh yeah,
so
my
all your
I
little
am the
jewelry
son.
is gonna be
Oh
gone
my
during this
jewelry,
day.
I ain't got no fucking jewelry. What the
Yeah,
fuck you see my
exactly.
jewelry
That's
on
what
me?
we're reading. We're reading your prophecy.
Yeah.
So if you want to
My-
listen, be
I
quiet and
listen. I be quiet.
It
You
said,
be quiet. I'm 43 years old. You fucking be quiet.
It
You
said
bow
the
down to
chains
me.
and the
What the fuck you
bracelets
mean?
and
What
the
the fuck you
mufflers,
mean? What
the
the fuck you
bonnets
mean?
and the
You bow
ornaments
down
on the
and
legs
oh,
and the
go to
headbands and the tablets
I
and the
swear, my
earrings,
mom. I'm
the
43
rings
years
and
old.
nose
I think
jewels,
it's tight.
the chain
Rings and
ring.
the nose
What the fuck you
drawers.
mean?
Nobody don't care about
The
us.
rings and the
They gotta go
nostrils.
through this day old
Changeable
age to find
suits
out
of
ourselves.
apparel.
And we
Yeah,
don't even
changeable
want
suits of
nobody to
apparel.
touch us.
You know?
And we don't even
And
got
the
nobody to
Memphis and the
protect
weapons
us.
and the
Nobody care
pistols,
about us.
the
I don't
glasses
give a
and the
fuck.
fine
I
linens.
don't give a fuck.
In the hoods,
Go.
and the files.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. Go. Y'all
And
gonna
it
see
should
me in
come
your
to pass
dreams.
that
Go.
instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink instead of a gutter of wet. And instead of well sit hell, baldness. Baldness instead of a stomach a golden of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty.
Yeah, burning instead of beauty, man.
Read, talk loud, speak loud.
And that's what happened, man. You saw that prime example. You know?
Hey, that was a straight demon,
Hey,
too,
chick,
man. On that
pause.
woman, man. She stopped out of nowhere, saw the sign, and then just started wigging the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? No knowledge, no wisdom at all, man. Don't know who she talking to, you know. I got a precept, bro.
Go ahead, read.
This is Job 39 and 17. It says, because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. See?
She took pride in being, what'd she say, 43 years old? Damn near 50. That's all she kept on saying?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You have nothing to point for those 43 years of life, man. Because all you wanted to do was spew madness about all you wanted to spew was to spew madness about how you deserve respect for living 43 years of life. And you had no wisdom to point for it.
Hey, you see
No
how the
humility.
Lord, you see how the Lord set the police on the loop.
Come. Come.
That's why it's not wise to, when a woman like that, you don't get into no back and forth
No.
yelling contest.
Not at all.
But what you do is you lift up your voice like a trumpet and show our people that get that Isaiah 58 and 1. That's why I'm urging y'all brothers to read the scriptures.
I got it right
See,
here.
when we start reading the scriptures, the demons start
Got it
coming
right
out.
here.
You didn't say nothing directly to her.
No.
But the spirit that was coming out of the scriptures was convicting her.
Come.
You know?
Come.
And that's how you combat these demons out here, man.
That's right.
You know, the Lord gonna use the forces to be to handle them. You know, like you said, the police came, she causing all that. Now we can stand out here all day and read loud, call on the Lord. How many times do the police come up here and mess with us?
Yeah.
That's how you know we got that defense.
Come.
You know,
Angels.
it's that's why we supposed to be out here with the elements and dealing with these people, man. Because see, in no time do you see a woman walk into a church and get to spewing out madness like she did.
Right.
You know, just because she saw the judgment, all right, of the Lord on the sign down there. You know, well that's what it is. Okay, if you didn't agree with it, then you should have kept on walking. You know, but if you want to stay here and continually add fuel to the fire, you know, because you already marked. So what you just did was you just stood up here and aggravated and agitated the men of the Lord.
Right.
All right, because we was having a pretty calm, edifying service ministry. You know, but you had to come up here spewing out madness because that's what the nigga woman do, man. Like the brother read in Job 39, he has deprived her of wisdom. You know, and it was many more scriptures. You know, but she wasn't gonna last long. Eventually, she would have had to get down the street on her own. But the police just really came and rescued her. You know. Go ahead, bro.
It's Proverbs 16 and 7. When a man ways pleases Yahweh, he make even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Right. Because, you can speak on it, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say what just happened, man. You know, police just came out of nowhere. He pulled up, stopped, looked over, seen I mean, she got out of the car, walked over. Before he even said anything, he didn't even have to say shit.
He had to say it.
Walked her ass up the street.
Sure did.
Just like that.
Already. So
Already.
She was in the wrong.
She knows she was in
You know
love.
what I'm saying? So she tried to hurry up.
Come.
Get away from my brother, get up, bitch.
How
Come.
She gotta explain herself.
How deep?
You know what I'm saying?
Come. Come.
Now, what's wrong? Well, I came up here and I said this to them. I said this to them. Well, you started it first.
Right.
So you the one, you know what I'm saying? So the way in the Lord, like I said, let's say when a man ways pleases Yahweh, you make even enemy be a peaceman.
That's right.
The police that had to walk to her, he could have came straight to us and been on our land.
Come.
But what we doing, we pleasing the Lord right now, man. We can't
right.
come out here prophesying the downfall of America, pushing the truth, man.
That's right.
All right, so hey, even our enemy, he came up here. Hey, he like, I'm gonna get her ass. I ain't even do nothing to these men.
Come.
She the problem.
Come.
So that's the peace right there,
That's
man.
why we have to always remain spiritual.
Come.
Because, like, when she came up, the spirit was on me to engage with her, but I wasn't a speaker. And I always be like, well, I'm always speaking and engaging with people. I'm gonna let the spirit come on the brothers who speak. So we didn't say nothing to her, but we didn't have to. Because this the Most High movie. I always remember, man, if it's something that's supposed to come out, the Lord gonna make it come out. And then you can't get around it. So she was marked for judgment. That was supposed to happen. Because I'm looking at, you know, the bar down, and he like, keep on reading, you know, so we kept on reading. But what the Most High do? He set an example. That was a testimony of our faith for whoever was watching on the camera, you know, whoever might see the video. You got guys that's afraid to come out here and preach, man. They don't like, you got dudes that just introverted, you know, they real timid, and they scared to stand up, but they really believe.
They don't like to deal with the elements.
They really believe, though. They really believe in this, but they're afraid to get out here on the forefront, you know?
Hey, that was us at one time, you know? We had that little hesitant spirit on us, but then, you know, through examples like that, it built our faith up to come out here and be bold in the face of such as afflicted.
Come.
Come.
I got the Isaiah 58.
And the more experience that you get out here, the more comfortable you get. Because I remember my first time coming out here teaching, man. I remember the brothers from Arkansas who I came up on, they was like, yeah, you got to get your cherry popped. So I really didn't know what it meant. But then when I got out there, you know what I'm saying, I had wrote my little lesson down and went over it and rehearsed it. And it didn't go smooth like I thought it was when I got out there, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating, dripping sweat. You know, you're going to be sweating. You're like, man, I'm nervous. But that's, you know, experience, man, going to kill all of that. You know? But go ahead, bro. You get that, Isaiah.
Go ahead,
This is Luke 21:15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
And that's very important that you use that wisdom that they can't resist. See, what she couldn't resist was the scripture you brought out about the daughters of Zion, all right? She couldn't resist that. Now, she could resist all day. Get your 43-year-old ass down the street, bitch, this, because that's carnal, right? She can't resist the spirit. You know, she had to react to that.
She even called us out our name.
Right.
She
And
tried
we didn't disrespect her, you know. We got loud with her because she was agitated, she was getting loud, you know. But it's best to get loud with what? The scriptures.
The scriptures,
That's why I be telling brothers, hey, speak loud, you know.
And it was the spirit that he called for that scripture, you know? Because the way she was dressing to be 43, that shit is shame.
And I had Timothy for her on deck, so
shame right there.
she didn't even get to that. I still got that. Yeah, we gonna get into it.
Hey, she's dressed like a thot.
Yeah, you 43. Yeah, you dressed like you 16 or something.
Yeah, you want respect. Y'all women want respect, man. Fuck all that, man.
Please, they don't respect themselves.
And she mad. Hey, the spirit of the Lord got us, man. Y'all don't like. Hey, y'all don't like what coming out this Bible, man. She gonna say, what you want me to put on a shield? No, we want you to dress right according to the Bible, according to the scriptures, man. Right. What the Lord say. Y'all say y'all love the Lord, right?
Shut the fuck up and listen. Be in silence, like, because really, you weren't supposed to have been saying nothing.
I thought that was her dude anyway.
I did too.
She stopped out of nowhere, ready to sign, and
he kept on going.
Yep. So I thought that was her dude. I'm looking at him like, hey, I'm like.
She wanted some attention.
Yeah.
She wanted some attention.
Yeah. 43 high.
43, con. I go ahead and read it out. It's Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
That's what we're doing, man. Crying aloud, sparing not. We don't give a damn if you're a 6-year-old girl that's doing wrong or a 43-year-old girl that's doing wrong.
Con. Con.
But
Male or female.
technically 12, but just guys, man.
Because really, we're really ideally, we're supposed to deal with the men. Men are supposed to translate it back to their women and their kids. But of course, in this society, you got all madness walking up and down the street. So, we still can't spare anything.
I'm gonna finish it up. This Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what we commanded to do.
Yeah,
We
so
commanded to come out here, man. All right, to push forth this doctrine. And guess what? We're going to be hated. Because what? Because of the name, man. The name that's behind this mission, man. All right? Jake don't like us as it is. All right? Because it's a spiritual hate. But then, look at this name that's come behind this power, man. All right? So, yeah, like I said, the world I hated you. You hated me first, man.
Con.
Hey, we arm ourselves just like Yahweh shot, man. So we're going to go through the same thing as the prophet went through of old. Nothing new under the sun. Guess what? It's commanded for us to come out here and push this word, man.
Con.
All
So
right?
our people where they going? So our people where they going off?
Yeah.
And so when she came up here, that's why I told this brother to get
Isaiah
3 and 16.
The 2 Corinthians 11:6.
Yes, sir.
But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been truly made manifest among you in all things.
Yeah, because we're out here, we get a little harsh, we raise our voices, and may come off as rude, but really this is an act of love, because we're stern about us pushing this truth going out, man. When we see an Israelite and we're getting stern with them, that's an act of love. Like when your dad beat your ass for, sneaking out late at night, doing what you're not supposed to do, that's an act of love. All right? So when we were trying to pound these scriptures in your head, saying you're too proud, you need to get right, you're dressed like a hoe, cover your head, this, that, and the third, that's an act of love. Because when you transgress the Lord, you best want to hear it from us rather than the Lord. All right? It's like we were going into earlier how the Most High teaches. All right? He teaches with the rod. If you don't want to listen to his mouthpiece.
I got something for y'all. This the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 8, and I'm gonna read through verse 12. It says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and doubting. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. Brother, look that word modest up. And I'm gonna keep going. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, and not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. And that's the exact opposite what you see going on with these women today. That's exactly the opposite of what you see going on with these women today. All right? They adorn themselves with costly apparel. They put all type of cosmetics on, makeup, fake breasts, fake asses. Half these women not even real, they artificial, man. Remind you that goddamn woman on I'm gonna get you sucker. Bitch don't got nothing real on them, man. And that's against the scriptures, man. A woman is supposed to be covered, man. A woman not supposed to be showing her body, man, to no one but her man in the bedroom. And you have these men walking around here with their women, putting them on display like whores. You're not supposed to see your woman secret places, man.
You know how a woman, how they cleave the shore?
Yeah.
They don't go to be seen.
secret places, man.
Because the law,
Nakedness.
Yeah, the law is that your woman's nakedness is technically your
nakedness.
Come.
Yeah. So I mean, it'd be just like covering up your own parts. If you don't want nobody looking at your nutsack, then hide your woman's titties. Because that's your property. I don't want to see no other man's woman.
That's right, bro.
I got a type, and my type ain't your type.
Then to do that, you gotta be like dude on my hobby. Every night I got to fight just to prove my love.
That's why niggas crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why niggas going crazy over these women, man.
Come.
Why?
Because
You seeing it all.
Because you seeing it all.
You seeing it all. Jake lusting after, they putting it all out there for you, man.
Yeah.
And then, you
Worry about why you gotta fight.
Yeah.
Jake could be at the light, man. Light been green for 5 minutes. If a chick with a fat ass walk across the street and her titties out and she look good, Jake ain't gonna move, man. Niggas gonna be blowing the horn, cussing them out, all kind of shit. You know?
But it go back to Isaiah the 3rd chapter. The Most High will discover her secret parts, man. And women don't realize that.
No
man.
shamefacedness. You got these women walking around here talking about some chubby girl game. Bitch, when it become sexy for you to be walking with your stretch marks and shit out? That's not comely. No modesty. Who got the word modesty? Let's go, bro.
This is the word modest. In the Greek, it's kosmios, and it means well arranged, seemly, modest.
Keep going.
Let's see.
Strong.
Strong's definition: orderly, decorous, of good behavior. Modest.
Orderly, decorous. That word decorous going into like decor. So how they dress. Get the Google definition of modest. So it'll be more in layman terms, which we know, because sometimes you go into the blue letter, it'll give you the definition of it, but it's like you still have to break it down some more for Jake. Because you got to break down the words that he used to break down the word. So sometimes you have to get synonyms.
That's why you gotta keep it simple.
Another brother get broaded hair. Get broaded hair in the Google dictionary.
I'll look it up, bro.
This is modest in the Google definition. Unassuming or moderate in the estimation of one's abilities or achievements.
That's one definition.
And then it says relatively moderate, limited, or small. Synonyms: moderate, fair, tolerable, passable, adequate, satisfactory, acceptable. Acceptable.
So according to the scriptures, a woman is supposed to be covered, man. You're not supposed to be revealing. You supposed to be at home, man.
Okay, here's a point.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
a woman.
Of a woman. There we go.
Dressing or behaving so as to avoid impropriety or indecency.
Indecency.
Especially.
That's where you come up with the word decent and exposed.
Indecent exposure.
Right, because what
Revealing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Here's a point though. Especially to avoid attracting sexual attention.
Sexual attention. And that's why they not, like you said, that's why they dress like that. Because they want sexual attention.
Hey, prime example, Steph Curry, right?
Yeah.
That's prime example.
Because
What
what other attention you talking about?
Exactly.
Your husband is the most famous basketball player on the planet. One of the most.
Yeah.
So you getting everywhere you go, they know you,
They know you.
but you're not getting the attention that you want.
Right.
You ain't getting the sexual attention.
Exactly.
He gone 82 games.
Yeah.
What's that, about 7-8 months after a year he gone?
Hey.
Going from city to city.
Yeah. Hey, she really was jealous, huh?
Yeah.
When they
Go ahead.
when they was telling her about that, when she was on that show with Will Smith, whorish ass wife,
Jada, yeah, because they used to be swinging and shit.
Yeah. She
August Alsina was popping her ass.
Look,
Go ahead.
Damn.
she said that I still want to know that I
That's
got
why. That's
That's what
adultery.
she said.
Look, we said that a nigga in the wheelchair. Now that nigga, this was sleeping with August Alsina. Now this nigga in a wheelchair.
Hey, call Allah, how about you now?
Call Allah, you know, how about she y'all shot, man.
You hear what she said though? She said, I want to know that I still got it.
Yep.
So how can one way you know you still got it?
Showing bitches still got what?
They be like, oh. That's how
You ain't getting no sex change, bitch, so you still got it. What you talking about? You still got what?
You still got Steph Curry going.
Yeah.
But continuing the definition, it says of clothing, not revealing or
Not revealing, what else?
or emphasizing the figure.
Or emphasizing the figure. Because a woman can be covered, but at the same time, all this tight ass yeast infection promoting clothing that they be putting on. I'm looking at some shit the other day. They done came out with another pair of leggings. The motherfuckers, they fit precisely in the area where the ass and the pussy at.
Perfect.
It's perfectly designed to excel that area. Like, you know, like promote that area. Lift your butt. Like she can have a flat butt, but those tights will make her butt look
Make it rise up.
yeah, make it
lift.
rise up.
All the hoes be shopping this. They be promoting online and shit.
The whorehouse.
Nah, it's some jeans. Man, got some jeans, man.
Yeah, that's how I was. I remember that.
I was about to make sure that there's some jeans, bro. All the jeans.
I got one to bring out too. I'm holding one on deck for it.
All the jeans, when a woman put them on, when a woman put them on, it's made to lift your ass up.
Jeggings.
Nah, it's not,
We don't know.
I'm just saying, but yeah, they got it, it's got it, but them the only jeans that.
Yeah, because bitch might be watching and she might not know the name of it either. So that's probably why the Most High made you not even remember the name of it. She probably watching, oh, that's, you know what, that is, man. I'm glad he said something. But these bitches ain't gonna listen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, they got that shit, but that's the world we live in, where it tells you that wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. Now, the brother got a quick precept, but we still dealing with this woman in Timothy. It tell you how the woman, the sin came in the world through the woman. So who is the main vessel that is being used to what? Bring forth wickedness in the earth? The goddamn woman, man. You know? Hey, if these women would stay at home and cover up, that would cut down crime by 50-60%.
And shut the fuck up.
I said, now that he said that. But go ahead with whatever y'all got, bro.
I got one too.
All right. This Ecclesiasticus. 19. All right. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. It says, "All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman."
Read it again.
All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
All wickedness is but little unto the wickedness of a woman, man. So that would mean I just made an accurate statement. According to the scriptures, if these women would cover themselves up and walk modestly in their apparel, and stop trying to wear the pants and dictate and be the man, then crime, wickedness would decrease by at least 50%.
That's right,
At least.
Many men have.
This you hold it. It's in 1 Ezra 4:26.
I got one too.
I'm holding one too.
Go ahead, Kalabi.
It says, "Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her."
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, man. Just going back to this nigga August Alsina, he committed adultery. It don't matter if they swinging or not. It don't matter if the man who is with the woman condones of her going out committing adultery. If you sleep with that man and woman, you are guilty of adultery, man. And that man that's condoning his woman to go freely, willy-nilly swing from dick to dick, he guilty of sin too. He guilty of adultery too. That nigga gonna get it too. You know?
That's like you prostituting your wife.
You prostituting your wife. You being that's a whoremonger. That's a whoremonger, man. You know. So that nigga got a lot to answer for too, man. You know. Hollywood, man, that whole motherfucking place has got a missile with, man, I don't know how many warheads in that motherfucker. Probably for every goddamn person that's in that area, that live in that region. Got a missile with a warhead for every motherfucker that live in that region, man.
I got a quick one.
And that's why I say, before you get there, why like 2/3 gonna die. You gotta know, man, there's more women than men.
Yeah.
The majority of women, they're gonna be hanged out, man. You know?
It's all about the message, yeah, about taking something. There's more women than men, so by nature, man, when all hell break loose, the women is gonna catch more hell, man.
That's why it's a book of Proverbs that say, give not your strength unto a woman, which destroy kings. Hey, cause today this society, they put women on the pedestal, man. Women saying they the catch, they the trophy. In reality, the elect man is the trophy, man.
That's right,
You know, that's it, man.
That's right,
And a part of a man's strength is his position of authority. So what does the so-called white man do as the authority of the earth right now? He put these fucking women in position of authority, man. We got women judges, women lawyers, women governors, women senators. And you wonder why this place fucked up. Come on, man. He said, give not your strength unto a woman that do what? Destroy kings, man. And them motherfucking Edomites been known for doing that shit all the way back to the time of the Romans, man. You know? Putting them women on a pedestal, going to them to seek and counsel and shit. You know? Go ahead, bro.
I'll bring this one out right quick.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, I got one behind.
This is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, chapter 26, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Read it again.
This Sirach, chapter 26, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks.
And her haughty looks. So you just had a prime example. You know? Matter of fact, look the word haughty up too, Baba Shah.
I got it.
She got cut hard by that, you know? Cause she was a whore. You know? Riding with some biker shorts on, all up in her mustard ass pussy, you know? All up with a goddamn sackcloth hanging out, bald headed.
Hey, this scripture fit up, man. Isaiah 3rd chapter, man. It didn't say her eyelids, man. A lot of these women got these fake ass, long ass eyelashes.
I can't stand
I got it.
Look like they about to fly.
Looking like fucking,
Spiritual.
Minnie Mouse.
Real quick, bro.
And this not speaking, man. It's in the scriptures, man. The Lord said this, man.
Yep.
This show like gonna say it in church.
Hey, you got the ones the same Facebook?
They say that shit in church.
I told you that.
They say that shit in church. They can't collect no tights.
Yeah, that show they been bringing out in church.
Yeah, you know how low that collection play to be if he brought these scriptures out? Yeah.
Yeah, let the pastor say
They
it.
had to close the church down.
Had to close the church down, man.
All right, this Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 26 and 8. It says, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
A haughty looks and eyelids. Now get that word haughty.
This the Google definition of haughty. Arrogantly superior.
Arrogantly superior. Man, these women think they on a level, man. You know, what day in ancient times would a woman look a man in his face like she want to triumph?
Right.
Like, how dare you say something about me? You know? Well, half of your bottom out. You know? You a goddamn distraction, man. What you got some more?
There's some more too.
Let him finish it out.
Says haughty, arrogantly superior, and disdainful.
Disdainful, man. That's the women we had in today's society, man. Arrogantly superior. They think they above the man. And disdainly what?
Said disdainful.
Disdainful.
But there's some more synonyms too. Proud.
Proud.
Overbearing.
Overbearing. What make you want to walk around with the print of your vagina showing? Pride. 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 What make you want to walk around with your ass out? Pride. Go ahead, bro.
That's it,
And then they laugh it off with pride. They laugh because they don't think any consequences is going to come from it.
First of all, your goddamn pussy gonna smell like a goddamn garbage pit. It's 100 degrees and humidity 115 in Memphis. The woman ain't supposed to be wearing nothing tight around her body, man. It's supposed to be loose, and the breeze supposed to be flowing, man. That's why you need monostat 1 and shit. That's why you gotta go get a douche and shit. Go ahead, bro.
This is Sirach 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
You always know what a female dog is.
Now, hey, but guess what? It ain't even about the man counting the woman as a shameless dog. She counts herself as a shameless dog.
Hey, you know, that's what they start calling each other.
That's what I'm saying. That term is more acceptable amongst them. If you call her a bitch, it's a problem. But if her girlfriend called, bitch, bitch. Like, goddamn, so it's cool for y'all to call each other bitches. That's how you know the scriptures is real, man.
Hey, same thing with James. They call each other niggers, back and forth. What up, my nigga? This, that, and the third.
Yeah, but deal with
then when somebody else comes.
Now, that was somebody else. When a so-called white man call you a nigga, it's a problem. You can't use that.
That's all word. They put pride into this shit. That's all done.
Man, no, it just means black and shit, man.
Yep.
A lot of people know they simple, man.
Yep.
That's why the Lord got destroyed them, man.
Yup. And it's the same thing. You should be just as disrespected by the so-called white man calling you black.
Right.
Because it's mean the same shit. I had old simple ass Jack on my job try to tell me that word nigga mean king. Man, some bullshit because it was an Ethiopian king named Negus. Negus. So they try to flip that shit and say that when we be calling each other niggas, it go back to niggas.
Yeah, right.
Which means, which is a title for an Ethiopian king, man.
Jake gonna be an African, so boy, bad, though.
Jake a fucking retard, man, because like you say, he think he African, but he don't know that the real Africans, the real Africans are Ham, man.
Right.
The true name of the real Africans is Cum, man. Not African, because African come from Leo Scipio Africanus, all right? A so-called white Roman general, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
In that black and white term, they'll come about to 1861.
1681.
Yeah, 1680. I said 1861. So that's a term in itself, man.
Yup. The masses of the people are ignorant to real facts, man. To real truth. Because all they got is his story. And whose story is that? The goddamn devil. When you got the goddamn devil story, you ain't gonna never get the truth, man. You lost, man.
That's right. There's a little bit more on this. It says, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
She that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
Right.
A shamefaced woman ain't gonna walk out with all her nakedness exposed. She gonna be covered. She ain't gonna have yeast infection pants on all the goddamn time. She ain't gonna be walking around, because I want a brother to get that broided hair too. Get that broided hair in the Google definition. Whoever had it. Yeah, because really, you going against the scriptures about putting fucking weed and shit in your head, man. Dyeing your hair.
That shit bring demons on them.
Women ain't even supposed to be braiding her hair, man. You know? You're supposed to be having your head covered up, man. And you got all our women, they dyeing their hair yellow, blonde. What the scriptures say? What the scriptures say about blonde, about yellow hair? That's leprosy, man.
It says braided hair is ungodly hairdos or unnaturalness.
Start over, read up.
Braided hair is ungodly hairdos or unnaturalness created on the hair.
Unnaturalness created on the hair is a motherfucking weed.
The street.
A wig.
Yeah, and the chemicals they be.
But you same bitches, you same shame-faced dogs. Alright, if you don't want me to be blunt with it, you same shame-faced dog went to church today, and what you say? Oh, I love God, it's good. He all love, I know he love me, I love him too. The Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments, man. Say, any man that said he loved me and keep not my commandments is a liar, man.
It says, motivated by the spirit of the world.
I don't think it was recording that memory card, but it said something about internal memory.
Plating of hair refers to ungodly hairdos and styles used by some women. These include plating jewels and other substances into the hair to give it charming attraction.
Right, going back to the chemicals that we put in the fire, like perms and then they
I formatted it, but I didn't put it on memory
You put it
card.
back on memory card. Okay.
I formatted it, but I didn't put it on memory card.
These female dogs, they went from blonde to blue.
How long it's been out?
Orange,
It just went out.
red.
Just went out.
You gotta say gold, it ain't yellow.
So
I had the whole
formatted,
picture.
have to go to media select.
Select and make sure it say memory card.
You know, they done dyed their hair all these colors, gray. You know?
Yeah.
And the scripture just said, hey, that's against the scriptures, man. You know? But guess what? Who they learned from? Daddy Esau. Because he gave them the power. Like it say, I want to say what they did, Isaiah, the woman shall compass a man.
Oh, yeah, that's another one.
You know? So the woman ruling over the man, Esau gave them their power. They doing the hell they want to do, man.
They say he has created a new thing in the earth.
Yeah. Woman said, that's what they called for in Isaiah. You know? So, but in a minute, the Lord finna cut all this out, man.
That's right.
Alright? Hey, you got these studs out here, women want to be like men. Hey, when Jacob Trouble come, I bet they put on the dress. You know, they gonna be trying to wear a wig in their day. You know? Hey, the Lord finna cut all this man that's out with these women, man.
They're gonna be looking for
it,
them.
Back right, man. Because they gonna see how many women gonna be dying out here, man. Alright, the Lord finna bring judgment to these women, man. You know?
That's right.
Because they need it. Alright, it's been too long without righteousness for these women, man. It's been too long, man.
They're gonna be looking for a man of the Lord in that day.
That's right. And they're gonna be willing. Like I said, only let God be called by thy name. We'll do whatever we gotta do. Let us be called by that name, man. That's gonna happen. Alright, but guess what? You're gonna have to take the Lord to intervene. Alright, because Esau gonna take all their benefits away. Hey, but
shit, y'all already cut 3 million people on food stamps. You know, majority of them was women.
Right, hey, women gonna humble down, man, soon, man.
Hey, and then as for these women that's got a man of the Lord, and you putting hell on him, man, hey, the Lord just gonna remove your ass out of the way, man. You don't have to, find out the hard way.
Hey, the men of the Lord gonna be like Emmitt Smith in that day. You know what I'm talking about?
Still phone.
You gotta step up all these hoes about me, man. They gonna be coming because what? They gonna know in that day, man. All right, damn, I was wrong and he was right.
And the spirit gonna be heavy on men of the Lord to know which women are sincere. You know, which women are really good for the picking, so to speak. Right for the season.
You ain't gonna have to choose in that day between a woman with 4 or 5 kids. You know, this and that. You know, Jake gonna have choices. But this is Right. This is Jeremiah 31:22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai have created a new thing in the earth.
Hey, this is something new. Because you got like I said, hey, look at the generation of old. So you think they were doing that back then with Abraham,
Right.
Isaac, Jacob?
No.
No.
Do you know? So
No.
it's a new thing was created on earth. Because the scripture tells you how the woman supposed to be. What he created Eve for, and the women. Alright? Hey, but now it's a new thing in earth, man. Alright, the woman's gonna be over the man.
And the word woman means servant.
Yeah.
What you finna say?
Come.
So that's a new thing.
Yep.
It says, a woman shall compass the man.
Shit, because like the brother was saying, like look at the generations of old. Shit, even American history didn't start out like that shit. You know? Just says women's suffrage came about in the 1800s, some bullshit.
Yeah. You're talking about woman liberation?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Women's
when we was in
lib.
slavery, you know, because that's when they really started.
That's when the Esau
Right,
said,
right.
said, hey, women start protesting, you know? Because, you know, our political party is losing, so if you get rights to vote, maybe we can win. Because there's more women in our population. That's the whole reason why Esau did that shit. And then he turned it to divide the household and Jake communities, giving them the women's feminism. That started in the 20s. That's just been on recycle all the way up till now.
Yeah, put the man behind bars and let the women raise the children. And that's how you got poor moms.
And he's been doing that ever since the slave days. So that's definitely a new thing, especially in Israelite heritage. A woman compassing a man. Matter of fact, the brother can get that in 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. Might be 2 Corinthians.
Let me finish this in Timothy.
Back then, they
Let me finish this in Timothy. Yes, it's 1 Corinthians 11 chapter.
I got it right here.
You got it?
Some of the order.
Yeah, the order. It started at verse 3.
It said Sarah called
Come.
Abraham what? Lord. Because
Come.
she knew her place, man.
Come.
All right, these women don't know their place in these days, man. You done got beat these hoes into submission, man. Hey, you beat them to submission, they still not gonna submit.
You go into that word, Lord, it means master,
That's
man.
right. And that's the scripture. Who's the head? Who's the head, man? Yahweh shot in a man, you know?
Let me read it up.
It's a new thing, but it's been chucked upside down. You know, you got the man on the bottom, the woman on top of the man. You know? Then what? The Lord put it right back upside down like it's supposed to be, man.
Let me finish this first and then you get that.
Come on out.
This is back in First Timothy 2 and 10.
Yeah, I got one in that chapter too.
But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Come on.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman, being deceived, was in the transgression.
Come on.
You're gonna have to bring that back. I had a lot to say.
Hey, I'll go back to Romans 8 and 20. Not willingly, but by who? God was executing the same hope.
Yeah.
Because the Lord is one did this. It was this man all along, man. Alright? Because they ain't willingly go on. But the Lord had already set up. So what? Man going on the road. How then a man can understand his own way? You know? So the Lord had it already set up where it can happen. But it went through the woman.
And you know it was set up because the Lord, to say he gave Adam a woman from his rib, which we know that means close relative.
Right.
Because
Out of that same
in today's society,
bloodline.
right, in today's society, you have something that when people looking for a significant other, they use the term soulmate.
Right.
Now, all a soulmate is a person that has a connection with you mentally, physically, and spiritually on all three levels. Like, and really more mentally and spiritually than physically. You know, because physical really is the last thing. That's why the scriptures tell you, look not on a woman for her beauty. You know? Now that let you know how we supposed to choose our women and why we weren't supposed to be mingling seeds and giving our daughters unto the heathens and taking the daughters of the heathens, man. But it said what? The sons of God saw the
women that were fine.
Yeah, saw the daughters of men that they was fair, you know. So the beauty of these other nations and these women was a stumbling block for us. So you know the Lord, when he made Eve, it was all part of his plan to cause Adam to go off. You know she was bad. You know, she ain't up like damn. She looked a little better since she got that fruit from the serpent. You know, shit. Maybe she'll feel a little better if I take some of that advice too. You know. Anyway, this 2 Timothy. I keep saying 2 Timothy. 1 Timothy 2:11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
All subjection. When you subject yourself, that means you're submissive, you know? And naturally, men find that an attractive trait in a woman. When they're all shy and timid, they don't make eye contact with you, they start playing with their hair, men find that attractive.
Yeah.
They find it unattractive, loudmouth hoes, and start babbling about nothing, screaming for no goddamn reason. It's very unattractive.
I know when the elder said they went to DR, you know, you go outside the country. Shit, you want a woman trying to set your ass up, how she just willing to do everything for you.
Yeah.
With you.
Like this shit unreal.
This shit unreal, man. We in the bug, goddamn. We gotta fight.
Because the nigga woman is the chief woman in America, and everybody, all the other women that's here in America appeal to the nigga woman. Like they want to be like Beyonce. Beyonce, the chief nigga woman in America. And everybody, no matter if it's the Northern Tribe women, you see more Northern Tribe women now walking around with that one-tongueness and hearty spirit.
Yeah, wearing
streaks in they. Now the Northern Tribe women got naturally long hair. You know? But now now you seeing them going with the blonde, the leopard's hair.
Yeah, cutting one side.
Yeah. Broaded, them broaded hairstyles and shit. Verse 13. Okay, I'm just reading this again for Zah. If you want to break some of it down. It says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Did you skip a little bit?
What you want that part where it say, but
also, no, that is it. That's all.
You want me to catch this?
To break down the subject.
This how a woman poses. You got one? I got one real quick.
Like y'all, this is Mark 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. It say of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died. With the law and no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. And she go not is that what is helpful, cut her off from that flesh, and give her a bill of divorce and let her go.
Right, so it said give not a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad in her wickedness, man. You know? So if you get to a point to you dealing with a woman and you really had it up to here. Cut her ass off, man. You know? Cut her ass off, man.
The man's probably giving out divorces. That's the women, man. Because when a woman gives, hey, it's just wicked. Esau got everything backwards.
Out of order.
It's just out of order, man.
What does scripture say? Surely thing you turned upside down should be esteemed as what the Father's plate, man. All this, man,
Right, I got one quick.
Go back and righteous order, man. That's what we basically waiting on.
I got one quick. Need to come right behind that.
Everything, the most side, the Lord did with order, man.
Right.
You know, a man is above the woman.
Right.
That's what the Lord said in the scriptures.
I'm holding it right here.
Fuck a base man, because he went against everything that Yahweh had put. Go ahead.
You got one, Thomas?
Yeah, I got one. This first Ezra 4 and 26 and 27. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
That's how, hey, white things half of the prison house filled up. Where you are. Yeah, hey, because of that, they done ran out there with women, man.
Going back to what this brother said earlier, if all these women stayed in the house and covered up, you'd see crime rates would drop down like that. Because that's why the scriptures also said, like we read earlier, that a woman's wickedness is far beyond.
All wickedness is little, but to the wickedness of a woman.
No, that's it. What? You know, because these women lead these men astray. Satan uses these women to make the men go off, to tempt the men. But, and then there's, on top of that, if there was a righteous woman, they could use that same yaiquabness, trickery, and to make fooling men to do righteousness. And there's accounts of that in the scriptures.
When you go into the margin right here real quick, it say run out of their wits for women. It say grown desperate.
Wow.
And that's how they are, man.
You see that when holidays come up, when their birthday come up, you know? Jake go all out for that woman, man.
And it's really supposed to be just the opposite.
It's supposed to be the opposite, man. The women supposed to be doing that for you, man.
They're supposed to be desperate for you.
That's right.
That's why you got that. They got that shit, that reality show, Desperate Housewives. But the reason why majority of these women are not desperate for us is because we're not in that position of power. Women are attracted to that power. But we are in the position, the men of the Lord, we are in the position of power.
That's right.
But that power is not attractive to them. But guess what? That's how we know Isaiah 4 and 1 is gonna come in this time. Because that power is gonna be exalted. The power that's in us now is gonna be exalted in the day of the woman's in this world's calamity.
Right.
You know, because women gonna be the number one victim in that day.
Yeah. What is the power today?
Money. Yeah. So the man with the big bank and the fancy cars and houses.
You know, remember we were making an example as when Jake had 3-4 women, they'll be arguing, fighting,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But money for Mayweather, remember that woman down there about Freddie Ford?
Yeah.
We asked about Mayweather, and shit, she ain't had no problem.
Yeah.
Him having a side chick, but had a problem with the other having a side chick.
Yeah.
So what? The money. The money is the power.
Yeah, you got your Hugh Hefner's. The new one of him is Dan Bilzerian. He's like the modern day Hugh Hefner. He's like the guy that he's like Instagram famous.
Yeah. That's what the woman attracted to, man. That power. Yep. That money.
But like you said, our power is these scriptures, man. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man.
Yeah.
You know? They're gonna be attracted in that day because they won't have to stay alive.
We'll see it.
You know?
You're gonna see it.
That's why the Lord said he gonna keep his man hidden.
What they is, Michael 7 and 10?
Yeah, and she did
Y'all bring it out. Michael 17.
I got a little more on this first Ezra though.
Yeah, he got one behind you too, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you hold Michael 17.
It says, First Ezra 4:26 and 27. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
Yeah.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
It said they became servants for their sake. All right, everything my wife wants. Whatever she say goes.
Let me check in with my
wife.
Let me check with my woman first.
Yeah. Check with your woman.
Let me check with my wife first, see what she say.
Hey,
Like, really? Like, you supposed to be the head of the house for her, then whatever your wife say no, then it's a no.
Tell me to do.
Right,
That's how we last.
Hey,
Our man had no integrity. He had no integrity.
Look, he's on the phone. She changed her mind like 5 times. He said, babe, can I go to Bro? Bro doing this. She's like, yeah, honey, you can go. And then they didn't know, no, you can't go. He like, well, bro, she just said I can't go. Then, no, you can go. Oh, well, I'm coming, bro. I'm on my way. She just kept on changing her mind on that. This is a commercial. It showed that how a woman ruled on a man.
But that's what Esau's decided to promote, though.
Yeah. That's why I said he had become a servant for her, man. All right, holidays, Christmas, their birthdays, all types of holidays, you do according to the woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's because, like we were saying, money is your power in this society, right? Well, shit, if you got a wife, she got half your power. By a legal contract, so that's them getting a hold on your nutsack. That's why it's happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Because they got half your nuts, man.
That's it. This is perfect time right after this. Where you go?
Ecclesiastes 22:4.
This is perfect scripture right here.
A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband.
My who?
Her husband.
Nah, read it again though.
A wise daughter shall bring inheritance to her husband.
Right, that's how it's supposed to be, man. All right, everything's supposed to be done for the husband, man. Baby, I got this for you. I don't know what we can do with it, but I know we can do something with it. You know? In this day and time, they don't do that, everything for them.
Man, because when you really break down the purpose of a woman is to give a man children, man. Because it tells you that the value of a children is like arrows in a man's hand. You know, because that's like arsenal. I mean, that's like ammunition for your arsenal. And because a woman, right, she's supposed to be that comfort, right? And if she that comfort, you won't be popular. You won't be popular, she won't be producing. The more she produce, the more, that's more servants that you, a woman is the first servant. And then your kids are your next servants. Your kids are supposed to, that's your inheritance, man. Because if everything is in order between a man and a woman, all right, when that woman brings forth that fruit, that woman going to supposed to establish order with the children.
Right.
Under you though, under you. And then you got all these, a big family in order is the most valuable asset that you can have. A big orderly family is the most valuable asset that you can have.
Nobody see women be ashamed, but they can't have kids.
But when the woman put on the pants and try to run the household, that's when the order leaves. But guess who established that order? Esau, Edom. That's why he got to be taken out of the way.
Right.
Hey, I'm
Cause you remember, when a woman can't have a child, she be buried, she be shamed.
That's a shameful thing. Now you got women tying their tubes and saying when they is and ain't. And then you got certain women, they convincing their man to cut their ball sack. I said that's the definition of a nigga running out of his wits and becoming a servant for a woman.
That's right.
I had a nigga on my job. He got a vasectomy because his woman said she didn't want to have no more kids.
Yeah, my boss got one. He got protected. He'll eat him out anyway, so I don't know.
My ex-wife tried to get me to have one.
Now,
that's why I said ex.
When you do that, right? When you do that, you lose power.
Yeah.
You lose
No way.
testosterone. All that shit, man. You ever seen a goddamn dog get his nuts cut? You ever seen the after effect after the dog get his nuts cut? He's like, am I still a dog? You gotta,
This is Lot 26 and 14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. And there's nothing.
Pillar of rest.
woo, read that again.
That's what you call a pillar of rest.
I like that.
Because that's what a woman was made for, to be our pillar of rest. You know? Read it again now.
It says a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
A gift.
It's a gift. Hey, that's why we shouldn't be out here chasing no fucking woman. You know?
Once you have one, you get the
Right, that's don't know everything.
The reason why men of the Lord don't got women like that, man, because women is a distraction, man. Women, like we read it. Women cause you to go off, man. King Solomon went off. The wisest man in the world went off because of what? The woman, man. You know, matter of fact, a brother get Ecclesiastes 7, and 26
I get it up.
in the Old Testament. Yeah, you finish it.
It say, Sirach 26 and 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much wealth as a mind with instructors.
Well instructed.
Well instructed.
You know, when you can tell a woman, hey, make me a sandwich, she does it, that's awesome.
And
Clean this room, man.
I was gonna say, ultimately keeping things in order, man, instructed, man. It said 15. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be right. That's it, boy.
That's what you need to look for in a woman.
It say, it's the sun when it arises in the high heaven, so it's the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house.
The ordering of her house, all right? That's the beauty of your wife. She knows how to get your house in order under you, not her own authority, not usurping authority over the man. No, she knows how to be subject under her husband and put the children under you too.
Right. That's why everything the Lord did with order, man. You know?
Yeah, kid. Hey man, if you're growing up and your parents are on one accord, you're gonna get around that. But if they're, go ask your dad, go ask your mom, you can get away with anything you wanted. Yeah.
Hey, that's it. Because, hey, that's why your woman gotta stay at home to keep things in order, man. You know? That's it, man. But also, like the brother's gonna get to it. So, like the 36th chapter, too, man. Bring that out real quick.
Yeah. This is Sirach 36 and 24. He that getteth a wife,
He that getteth a wife,
beginneth a possession,
beginning a possession, man.
a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Yeah, that's what a woman's purpose is, man. Be a pillar of rest.
Hey, that's a gift from the Lord, man. You just said that. A silent woman. All right, that's a gift from the Lord, man.
You had a question, bro? Oh, okay.
I got that
That's
Ecclesiastes.
what we need. But that's
Yeah,
what's gonna happen to King.
You had a puzzled look on your face about something. Yeah, something like you was puzzled with. Something was stirring your mind up or something. Okay.
Yeah. But like a silent, loving woman is a gift for the Lord. We don't got this on this side. Because this ain't the time right now. We in captivity right now, man. We serving our punishment right now, man. We gonna get there in the kingdom of heaven, you know? Our women gonna be right in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Right now, they gonna be, you know? The Lord gonna take them out, man. You know?
I got that Ecclesiastes.
Go ahead. Con.
This Ecclesiastes Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman.
And this the Lord speaking, man. It's like
Read it again.
And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. I'll read it right here. This Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets.
Right, because your heart goes back to the Hebrew word love, which is your mind.
Your mind,
so her mind is snared in the trap, man. Just to trap you up. You know? It's all what she wants. It ain't but what you want. All right, the woman's out for her, man. Go ahead.
See what she can get out of you.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's all about her pleasure.
And once she succeeds, or what she want out of you, she on to the next. That's why you see a dude be like, man, I've been married 3-4 times. Why?
That's why King Solomon went off. Because them women was wearing, he had so many.
Yeah.
You know them women, he had them women of them different nations. Women was bugging the hell out of him, man. And then he was trying to do things to please them, building up temples for their gods. You know what I'm saying? Trying to please their fathers and all of that shit, man.
Because women will get with you just to to acquire your social status and whatever little funds you got. And that's how they use wisdom.
Don't really even like you.
Come.
It's just your position alone. That's like I said earlier. That power is what women are attracted to.
Yeah, that's what they use Solomon for. Oh, well, he's of high status. He knows a lot of people. He's the richest man on earth. Let's see if he can build us up, you know, our temples over here.
Samson was another example.
I'm gonna finish this one up.
Yeah, I was gonna say this too. That's why they don't bring. That's why the churches don't bring out scriptures like this.
Because the church house support is mostly women.
What do the scriptures call the church house? Harley house.
Harley house.
It's in the scriptures. The church is called a Harley house.
Yeah.
Why? Because what the majority of women are in the church.
And when
It ain't the men, it's the women.
and they go to dress half naked in the goddamn way. Strong up
Like they
here.
just left the
The
club.
pastor commit adultery and shit like that, you know? Hey, no truth in these churches, man. Hey, the women don't realize that.
I ain't never, in my 15 years, I know I went to church consistently for 15 years, I never heard one scripture condemning a woman.
Never.
But then I read this one scripture when I got in the truth that we just read, that it said all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, and through the woman we all came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Then I said we all die, man.
Because look, well, if you want to find a woman, where you go? You go to church.
Yeah, we say on boys in the hood.
Yeah.
We say on the porch on boys in the hood.
Coming to
Hey,
America.
y'all want to know where to go find some women, man?
Yep.
You'll never get church.
Hey, you want to go find a woman, that's where you go, man. Church. You remember Jake said that on Coming to America too, man. There's some good, clean women in church. That's clean women.
Yeah, at the barber shop.
Yeah, no.
They was in the barber shop.
Matter of fact, it was in the
I think they was in the barber shop,
Yeah. Why though? Why? Because that's what they at, and that's what they get the smooth teaching in. And that's the smooth thing the scripture talks about. How the preacher bring it out. I go, you come out here, you give it to the wrong, you looking at wrong, as the scripture speaks about how you have a sound was. He was an all-script man. He just tell you straight about the scriptures, man.
Read straight from the scriptures. Straight from
Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna get that scripture. Keep going.
Talking about all-script man.
That, and it's another one too.
Hey, go ahead.
I'm gonna finish this one up. I'm gonna read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands.
Like a spider. He just put a woman as a spider. You know? But what the woman do when she gets you put it in your well? What the spider do? Hey, the spider will grab something and put it in the well and trap. It's a trap. So guess what? That animal, whatever the spider got, that this set, it can't move. It can't go nowhere. It got you. That's what a woman do to a man. What's that? Man, you got to know how big finger. She got you. Where can you go?
I was gonna say too, that's why the book of Sirach said that give me any plague but the plague of a woman, the wickedness of a woman, man. You know?
I'm gonna finish this up. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her.
Yeah, who's so pleased the Most High? I mean, what? The men of the Lord. That's who want to escape. Because why? Look like this. All right? What it say? Without thy giving, get what?
Just implemented that one rule. Shit.
Hey, get that Corinthians off.
I was gonna say this too real quick. That's why they say a sinner should be taken by her. That's why also in the book of Sirach say a wicked woman is given to a wicked man. Hey, 2/3 they fucking do, man.
Say what
They wicked, man.
Yeah.
All they care about is drugs, you know, and committing adultery, man.
Folly.
You know, folly, that
Been
shit, man.
on that hustling tip.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta get it. But this the only thing you're supposed to be getting, because you're supposed to get
right.
to get this good.
That's right.
But right now, it's good to get this word, because in a minute, it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be out here like this, man.
Family coming.
Right? Because that's the title. Jacob Trouble. That's what's coming. Jacob Trouble. Jacob being the Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, that Jacob. In trouble, it's hard time.
Right.
You know? You got it out.
This 1 Corinthians 11:3. It says, but I would have you know the head of every man is Hamashiach.
Hey, the head of every man is our shot, man. Through the word even called Jesus Christ. This the order. This the order that's supposed to be going about Alright, living in the society, man. This is what the Lord has set up. Go ahead, Doc.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. Alright, we the head of the household, man.
Yep.
Alright, we make decisions. And your woman can put some input on them. Okay, that do sound good. We might do that. But she supposed to be like, no, we gonna do this. You know, you sit back. No, they don't supposed to go like that. It said if the head of the woman is the man.
Really, the only input that she got is the input that you asked for.
You ask her a question. Well, how
Like,
that
that's the only time a woman really supposed to say something. So far as decision making according to the household is when she's included.
Exactly.
Hey, and on top of that, you can tell naturally, just by nature, that it's not in a woman to make executive decisions.
The woman deal with emotions.
Emotion, calm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you ask her, hey, where do you want to go eat? No. Shut the fuck up. All right, we're going here.
I don't want that.
Hey, that clown Prince Hakeem, so we've been talking about coming to America.
Yeah.
He the only one wanted a simp woman.
Yeah.
You know, he only one wanted to be a simp and have a woman that wanted to make decisions for him. Because remember, the woman he was a spouse to, she was like, whatever you like.
Yeah, he didn't want that.
He's like, but what about what you like? No, bro, that ain't how it go. But see, they have to push their vibration out there.
Right.
You know, he wanted the woman, the woman in America who
already had a man.
Yeah, already had a man.
Already had a man.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
I want to get her opinion, man. Yep.
But they're not according to the scriptures.
I don't think this charged up because we went out of juice.
She was bossing old boy. She had
and
old
the
boy on the string.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
So check this out.
That's what he wanted. You gotta
That's all we got.
You want to be a
I
peasant.
know, but I don't think it's charged because the phone is going. That's like 10%
to
on the
another
phone.
king.
And the head of Hamashiach is the Most High.
Hebrew, Yahweh Shai, or Yasha.
That's right.
Con.
Hey, and men.
Another example, man. Another goddamn example, man.
She lead.
She leading the way, man.
She driving and he riding on the back.
Hey, he had spent time, man. It's a very fucking example.
Con.
That's
beautiful,
spirit,
man.
bro. Yep.
Con. It's the
Hey,
spirit.
it really meant, or women like it when men take leadership, take charge.
Shalom, Mark.
You know, women like it when men take the leadership role, start making decisions, are stern about what they believe in. They're drawn to that. They're drawn to confidence. Yeah, that dominant spirit. Hey, those UFC girls that hold the rounds up, they'll be at the weigh-ins and stuff. They'll be checking out the MMA fighters because they got that confident spirit. You can usually tell which one is going to win just by their confidence being drawn out on that weigh-in stance. You know, the person that's going to lose is going to stop striding real short. He'll take short strides. The guy that wins usually walks up. Either if he doesn't walk up halfway, he'll walk up more than halfway and get on his territory. It's have that confident posture about it. You can usually tell a fight which way it's going to go before the fight even happens.
By his countenance.
Yeah. Like that fight, I don't forget who it was, Tyson was fighting, but he talked about it in his documentary. He said what he would do is he'll stare his fighters down before the fight. And if he saw any sign of weakness, he know he had them. He said he'd just be looking them right in the eye, like he's staring down into their soul. And if they blink, he said the moment they blink, he knew he had them.
Yeah, when I used to wrestle, that's how I used to know I had an opponent. Was when they started being like this, breathing real heavy. I was like, oh, I got your ass. You're done. You can't make it a few more rounds if you're gassing now. But anyways,
Go ahead, Go ahead.
All right. 1 Corinthians 11:8. It says, "For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man."
Man, let's speak Bible right there. Let's speak Bible, man. The man not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
So that's a cut on
was
the.
created for the man.
That's the cut on. That's the cut on the them black woman God niggas. You know.
Yeah. The black women are God.
Yeah.
And then the people that like to say, "Oh, your mama, gave birth to you. She carried you around for 9 months."
Yeah.
My daddy been carrying me around since he was 12, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Who got the longest time?
It says, neither was a man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Yeah, the woman was created for the man. Keep reading a little bit more.
It says, for this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels. Nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman.
Yeah, so the man can't be nothing without the woman. Because people always get into that gender argument. Oh, well, bitches ain't shit. All women are trash. All that shit. Or all men are trash. They get into that gender conflict. It says, well, men can't be nothing without women.
Yeah, because we need the woman for her purpose.
Right.
And the scriptures say all creatures I lost it. We talk about are good for their basically are good for their purpose. You know, for paraphrase. But it's like without the woman we can't produce.
Yeah, they won't go back to Genesis.
That's what he's reading right now.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. I was just breaking it down.
It says, neither the woman without the man in the Lord.
Yeah, so you can't be without each other because the Lord made both of you. Alright? Y'all come from the Lord. Alright?
But the order is the woman was made for the man. Because the Lord made man first.
Right.
Right?
Because we're not women bashers, We just hate slut bitches and whores.
Simple.
We don't hate women. We love women. We just hate bitches and sluts, man.
Right.
Just that plain.
In Genesis 3:16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply that sorrow and that conception, and sorrow that shall bring forth children.
Right, that's why the women have a birth pains to the day. Yeah. Multiply their sorrow, man.
Women don't know that though.
Yeah, because they'll even get the painkillers and the med shots for it.
Oh, but you see what Esau started to do? He getting them elbow shot and hit their ass in the back of their spine with another shot. Therefore, they won't even feel the pain when they have the shot.
Yeah, called epidural.
You know?
Epidural.
Yeah, had an epidural shot.
Yeah, but
Look how wicked he is, man.
yeah, but they still feel it though. They still feel it.
But it numbs their body.
It numbs it.
They ain't all like how they used to show the shit on TV.
Yeah.
When
They
the
don't
mama got a man, squeeze his
Right.
leg down.
Screaming.
Yeah, because she hollering, she feeling so she need that, that relief. The demo shot on the what it is, gnawing them up.
Yeah.
They feel it, but they know they don't feel it as they when I never got the demo shot.
Then they say if the woman, somebody,
I mean, epidural, yeah, I keep on saying
Epidural.
demo shot, but that's the shit they take after the pregnancy.
they say if the woman moves while the doctor giving it to her, it'll paralyze her.
Yeah, it's paralyzed, yeah. And you want that type of shit. Come on, man.
Wicked.
Just have it regular as the scripture say, man. You know? But in the kingdom, they ain't gonna have that. That ain't gonna be a part of their problem in the kingdom. They gonna be dropping them like flies, man. Right. Like leaves on trees. Doop, doop, doop.
Like those Russian dolls.
No, go ahead.
The Genesis 3:16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply that sorrow and that conception, and sorrow that shall bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Oh, what you had in Ecclesiastes for a woman? It said the desire shall be towards thy husband. What they say now in the Apocrypha? 2 and 4. Read 2 and 2 4 again. They bang it right up.
Sirach 22 and 4. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband.
See? You should bring the inheritance to her husband. What they say right there?
It said, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
That's a wise woman, a wise daughter.
Right.
Right? Because everything's supposed to be done for your husband.
Right.
He's the head.
He's your king.
He's your Lord.
Yeah, he's your Lord. If he succeeds, then you succeed.
Exactly.
That's why the man should be trying to succeed in winning our Lord and Savior, Yahushua.
Because
That's right,
to us, salvation. It say that in what that is, 1 Timothy 2:15. All right, a woman shall be saved through childbearing. That's she gonna be saved through what? Through a man.
Con.
You know?
Hey, because a woman really, she got to have that guidance from the start. She started off with her father, he the one leader. Right. She got his name, and then when he passed off to her husband, then she take upon his name. So she got to follow after him. She got to be led, man. She got to be guided.
It's like we got to be guided with our Lord.
Guided by the Most High.
Because we the Lord woman.
That's right.
You know, it's the same thing. We the Lord woman.
But we went off, so that's why the Lord made our women go off. You know? Because a woman supposed to please you, you know, comfort you.
We supposed to please you, how about you know?
Supposed to please you, how about you know? Exactly, huh? So
that's how when every time you go through something with a woman, like, that's how the Lord feels. But even worse. You know what I'm saying? The Lord feels even worse.
Like the back talking, you know?
That's basically what we did because we had started praising other gods. So we did start back talking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, about strong shots.
They say, and that desire should be to their husband, and he shall rule over thee.
See? And that's the order that the order had brought out in Corinthians.
That's what the Lord said, you know? That's what the Lord said. There ain't no fucking equal rights. That's bullshit.
Go back to Isaiah 30.
Women got that saying, they say women smarter than you, like they mature faster, they smart. Nah, just because you a whore and you start getting out here sleeping, swinging from dick to dick, don't make you grow up faster.
You know what I'm saying? At 12, 13 years old, you hiding.
Because most women lose their virginity before men do. So they think since they got experience, you know, with a man, they mature.
Right. Well, they stop maturing at the age 18. Because they grow up really tall, like 16, 17, 18. You know, quicker than men do. But then mentally they start to go. That's why they're so quick with children. You know? Because they still have that kid mindset. But they're just physically adapted toward men.
She the ruled of the room, and she the ruled of, baby, I ain't trying to spend that with you. She the ruled the way I have to do.
And like really, a woman is really, she like a child. They have to be, like when the scriptures say train up a child in the way she should go, that applies to women too. And women are like children. A woman has to be trained up by a man.
Hey, that's right. Hey, Tupac had a song though. Hey, Tupac had a song, he was right on this. Tupac had a song called Mama Just a Little Girl. Even if she is or not.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a rock.
You get it though? Mama just a little girl. Even if she is a little girl or she's not, if she's grown, she's still a little girl. You know, because a woman is a child, man. And it's for us to guide them. Because the Lord made us the head. He guides the water. You know? Woman is for us. Then they can have kids. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to go. You know? We just be out, you know, doing certain things for the household, while it wasn't woman teaching the children. Let them know this is how it goes. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You know, that's how the Lord has set it up. Right. You know? But we ain't got this in this day because of what? The curse. Right. All right. Due to Deuteronomy, starting at 15th chapter, the 15th verse. All right. That's why it is like it is now. But what the scripture say in Deuteronomy 30:7? All right. The curses that come upon our enemies, upon them that hate us. So the curse is going to be lifted off these so-called Negroes, Latino, they American, Hispanics, all right, and speckled birds, all right? The curse is going to be lifted off them, and they're going to go upon the other nations, all right? That's what's going to happen. But until then, guess what? Hey, us as a whole, we suffering the curses, man. Right. You know? But you got it, though, huh?
Still want to get this up?
This is Walk 42 and 9. So Walk 42 and 9. the father waketh for the daughter So Mark 42:9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man know it, and the care for her take away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated. In her virginity, lest she should be defiled, and guided with child in her father's house.
Right, and got the child in her father's house. See, that's a shameful thing. That's why I was saying earlier that a woman is really like a child. Because any woman that was never really brought up, like according to the scriptures, most of them had child in their father's house or in their parents' house, you know? It's a terminology called hot in the pants, you know? And that's why it's important that a father teach his daughter at a young age how to conduct herself as a modest woman and not fast. You know, don't be out here be out here coding, be out here fast assing, you know. Because that's a shame. That's a shameful thing, you know, to have a daughter with a child in your house, man. You know.
For modern day terms, teen pregnancy.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's why
they had a TV show.
Yeah.
16 and pregnant.
Teen mom.
But nowadays you got those parents, they actually supporting that shit.
Yeah. But really, there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a child when you're a teenager. You just have to have a plan.
You know, we had them going back to the ancient days. You think they had a child at 12, 13 years old. They was already prepared.
Which is break it down in the scripture. Which she had to, when she reached the flowering of her age, she's a woman and she's ready to be given to a man.
Right.
But that's because she's been trained up to. So in today's society, these women are not trained up. They're not women at the age of 12. Because a woman is still a father's daughter no matter how fucking old she is. So it's not just talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, women back then at the age of 12, by the time they reach the flowering of their age, they want a higher mental level than these women today, man.
Yeah, like Mary. Mary was around 12 or 13 years old when she conceived Yahushua. That is because, you know, angel came to her, was like, hey, look, better be ready because you got Yahushua in your womb.
Yeah, and the whole shameful thing was the fact that she was still in her father's house. And he was trying to put her away privily. Matter of fact, the scriptures still, read it again. The scriptures still break it down.
Yeah, they say come back at 9. So Mark 42.
Yeah.
So Mark 42:9. The father waketh for the daughter when no man knoweth, and the care for her take away sleep.
There's a point in verse 10, Salaki.
I'm gonna jump down to 10. So Mark 42:10. In her virginity.
In her virginity, in her young age, go ahead.
Lest she should be defiled and gotten with child.
Lest she shall be defiled and gotten with child.
In her father's house.
In her father's house.
And having a husband.
And having a husband.
Lest she should misbehave herself.
Lest she should misbehave herself.
And when she is married, lest she should be buried.
Right. What does it say about bring her father to an open shame? Go ahead.
Verse 11. Keep a sure watch over.
Keep a sure watch over her.
Over a shameless daughter.
Of a shameless daughter.
Lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies.
And a shameless daughter is a daughter that doesn't listen. That's every time you see her, she hanging out with a bunch of men. Like what you doing over there? You know, hanging out with all them dudes. You know, on the block with all these little boys.
Hey, that's where they came with the chastity belt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Lock on there.
Yeah.
But his daughter.
Yeah.
You know, his daughter and his wife. Hey,
yeah.
Put this on. I'm gonna go to war. Ain't nobody getting in there.
But today, women, they rather have male friends, male best friends. That's what popping now, man. You know.
keep going. Finish that when you
Men more cooler than women because women bring drama and shit. They say,
they just got that spirit of whoredom on them. They got that harlot spirit on them.
They say, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a lavish start to the enemy, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
Your daughter whore. You know, that's what happened. Yo, your daughter 12 years old, and she already pregnant. You know, that's a shameless thing. That makes a man a laughing stock in today's society. Now, if your daughter was 12 years old and you had her espoused to another man, like per se Mary was to Joseph, it's already understood who she gonna be with.
It was already set up.
But if those families don't come together and see it, what we call give their blessing. Mary's family was supposed to came, and Joseph's family was supposed to came and bid them that you know what I'm saying, that blessing, give them that blessing. But that didn't happen. So that's why they didn't get put away privilege. What's up, fellas? What y'all doing, man?
You alright, man?
Yeah, man. What's up, bro?
Man, you alright, dude?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
It's good to see you, dog.
Good to see you, man. What's up, Will?
Yeah.
See you again, Small. X-Man. Out here preaching his word, man. Yeah, man.
Man, I ain't surprised, dog. That's what's up.
Hey.
Yeah.
You already know it, man.
Yeah.
What y'all finna get into? Just chill.
Yeah.
Y'all look hungry.
Yeah.
We hungry too, man. Y'all be surprised. We hungry too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just getting this word in, man. Y'all come by here and y'all check us out, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yup.
It's good to see you.
You too, man. Paul, you get skinny, man.
Hey, I've been good.
You been good?
Yeah.
All right, now. Go ahead with that, read it again, Bible shot. Verse 11.
So walk 42:11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude.
Make thee ashamed before the multitude, man. Like I was saying, that's a shameful thing to be gotten with a daughter in your house, and she already got a child at a young age, you know. Now, that's why these Christians, they don't understand the whole virgin birth concept. You know, the whole thing, what was going on with Joseph and Mary, man. You know, Joseph indeed did pop Mary. But the whole thing was not to put Mary's father to an open shame. You know, not to make her a public example. That's exactly what the verse is in Matthew, man. You know? So it's wise when you have a daughter to keep a sure grip on her. You know, keep her in the house. Just like with your woman. Then when you get your woman, you're supposed to keep her in the house. You're supposed to be bringing your woman out here and letting her be all revealing and open to the public for all eyes to see, man. Because then she gonna put you to an open shame, right? When you see her talking to some man that walked up on her now, because shit, really, all that revealing ass clothing doing is saying, I'm available.
Hey, but
I'm on the market.
But then they say, y'all insecurity. Y'all insecurity. Hey, come on, man. Y'all just dressing like that, man.
Yeah.
Dress wise, dress respectfully, man. Act your age, you know. You 43, right?
Wearing the whole uniform.
Old as hell, man. Just like a slut, man.
Yep.
No? I go back to Isaiah. Hey, this is back in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 3:11. Woe unto the wicked! It shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. And for my people, children are their oppressor, and women rule over them.
Children of their oppressors and women rule over them. That's what you see in this society. You know, your household is out of order. You got the kids telling you what to do because your house isn't in order.
Yep.
Because you don't even raise your kids, the school system does. And the woman rules over you because she has half your shit.
It goes back to the wicked. Woe unto the wicked, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. You know?
Come on.
It said, it's for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of the paths. It said, the Lord stand up to plead and stand up to judge the people. Jump down to 16. It said, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and have walked with stretched forth necks and one-tongued eyes.
One-tongued eyes, meaning, you know, looking at every guy that, you know, comes across their path. Yeah, lusting.
It said, walking menacing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
Yeah, making all kinds of noises just to be seen with those high heels.
17. Therefore the Lord Yahweh Shai will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
So that's why you got all these ugly bitches that are balding by the time that they're hitting puberty. You know?
It said, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
Yeah, that's why they dress immodest.
In that day, the Lord would take away the gravity of their tinkling, ornaments about their feet, and their cords and their wild tiles like the moon.
Yeah, keep going.
I can say this, their wild tiles going to their, their butt, man. You know, that's why the black woman doing squats and shit. You know?
Shit, doing fucking Brazilian butt lifts and liposuction, taking fat from other parts of the body and putting it in her ass and shit.
It said the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings.
Yeah, all their jewelry.
Because it's not wrong for women to dress up, but that's what they're supposed to really be doing that for their husband. Like that's not something they supposed to go out in public and present to the world. Yeah, like you're supposed to dress up and it's like, you know, bedroom shit.
And that's why it's called secret.
Yeah.
Like Victoria's Secret.
Yeah. Because really, that's how your man came home from work. He see you like that.
It's on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what you want to do.
This is
what time it is. You know? But that time ain't supposed to be for every goddamn body.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That she walking around in public with you, everybody think, oh, so it's that time?
Right. Yeah, come.
That's why most women get raped.
Yup.
The way they dress.
Yup.
You got a pedophile that been watching you about a week or so. And he done finally got you because you been caught slipping. You know? Just like Dana, she was caught slipping, running off in the land. You know, and made Jacob a laughing stock.
Shit. Like in middle school, if a bitch's nudes got around, you think that she was fucking everybody. Like, damn, she must want everybody.
Her brother got her. Now he ashamed. He even go to gym class. To hear that they talking about how they did your sister.
Yeah.
You know?
It said, the wings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and
They got their closets decked with different clothes, saying that they don't got nothing to wear. You know?
saying the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the whippers, and the crispy pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the fowls. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
Yeah. Because, you know, back in the ancient world, you know, to prepare for the wedding, they'd soak in oils for like 2 weeks. Man, you can smell them, you know, from across the room. Now you smell them across the room for a different reason.
Yeah, with another smell.
Yeah, with the stench instead of sweetness.
Made it so bad, the women be talking about the women. You know what I'm saying? Like I had seen a post say, okay, women, y'all leave the bathroom, take y'all. Like they know, you know?
Keep going, but I had seen a post on Instagram. It was a little girl I think it was her grandma or somebody was doing her hair, and she was crying. She was like, "Girl, what's wrong? She ain't do nothing to you." She said, "It stinks." The girl was like, "Yeah." She was in between her legs.
Between her
man. She was
legs.
like, "Girl," and she couldn't even say nothing, bro. She was like,
Yeah, because she gonna say, well, I'm
Smell
gonna
like a
get in the
dog
shower.
here between your
I
legs.
ain't gonna take that long.
"It don't take that long."
Hey, I was looking at a post. It might have been off of Instagram, Facebook, one of them. But Wiz Khalifa was at a party with Megan Thee Stallion, you know, the little rapper bitch. He was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, she bad, you know, tall, big ass. I wanted to take her to the house, but that thing stank. I said, damn. They come to show you, like, she got all that money. Hey, these women ain't clean, man. You got all that money. Ain't no, why the hell your shit stinking? You know, because these women don't really know how to clean themselves. They be taking showers and shit. Women ain't supposed to take showers.
Get in that tub or take a
If they take
bath.
a shower, they supposed to take a shower and then a bath. You're supposed to take both.
Bath before the shower.
Or bath before the shower, whichever one. Go bath, shower, bath. Go 3 times. Like Rich, the point that Zod was making is a woman, man, supposed to be washing herself multiple times a day. 3-4 times a day, man.
Women back in the ancient days had their own beds for when they were in their periods. Think about that.
They had their own house.
Had their own house.
They had their own house.
She shed, goddamn. That's what the she shed. What a she shed really supposed to be for is when your ass on your cycle, take your ass out there for a week. Go out there for a week.
It said Isaiah 3:24. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a gutter, a went, and instead of a well set help, baldness, and instead of a stomach, a garden of sackcloth, a bun instead of beauty.
Burning instead of beauty. Now read Isaiah 4.
Now these bitches be taking that goddamn relaxer and shit, burning their fucking scalps and shit. That was all a part of the plan. Lord put the spirit on whoever, it probably was Jake that created this shit. It might have been an Edomite, but whoever it was, Lord put a spirit on them because he knew that these women were gonna use that shit to fuck their scalps up. You know, that shit causes cancer too, man.
Seeps into the pores.
Seeps into the pores.
Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
So all that,
You gonna say something about
I was gonna say, so all that haughtiness, that proudness, I'm 43 ass shit, that's gonna be out the window during Isaiah 4:1.
That's right.
It says in that day, 7 women, 7 just represents the number of completion. Right. So it's gonna be however many you can handle at that day. If you are a man of the Lord, you know, because that's promised to true men of the Lord, not just so any old Jake out here. No, that's talking about the men of the Lord. 7 women, a complete number of however many you want. It's going to say, we will wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name.
We're gonna cook, we're gonna make our own we're gonna do everything.
Hey, you know, that's going to be a test in itself, because that is going to be during Jacob's trouble. Can you set those women in order? You know? And, you know, only time will tell if you were really getting this while the getting was good, man. You know, a step, you know, getting that those women in order.
You got anything else out? We're gonna close out on this one.
Alright, this is
Go ahead out. Go ahead.
Alright, this Genesis 34:1. It says, and Diana, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughter of the land. And when prince of the country saw her, he took her and lay with her and defiled her. And his soul clave unto Diana, the daughter of Jacob. And he loved the damsel and spake kindly unto the damsel. And Shechem spake unto the father of Hamor, saying, Give me this damsel to wife. And Jacob heard that he had defiled Diana, his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field. And Jacob held his peace until they were come.
He was upset with her and said he held his peace. He wanted to go out there. You know, that's how men was. You know, men go out. Where's my daughter pregnant? He ain't never what the hell she doing that? He wanted to go out, but he had his peace. Go ahead, huh?
It says, and Hamor, the father of Shechem, went out and to Jacob to commune with him, and the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it, and the men were grieved.
They were mad. They was grieving about it. They was upset. They were saying all types of things, man. The Lord was upset. Go ahead.
It says, and the men were grieved, and they were very wroth.
They were wroth. So they were saying some harsh, some harsh things, man, to the Hamites. And to live, not to live, but to the animal. They really just rap, just going in on it.
It says, and they were very wroth because he had wrought folly in Israel, in line with Jacob's daughter.
See, he brought what in Israel?
He had wrought folly in Israel.
Yeah, because you knew they had probably been mingled with some other seeds, some other nations. All right, and that's what happened. That's why he said about folly to Israel, man.
Which thing ought not to be done.
Right, because the Lord said that. Don't mingle with the other seed. You know, we married there within what? Within us, within Israel, man. You know, we take on our own daughters. Go ahead, out.
It says, and Hamor communed with them, saying, the soul of my son, Shechem, longing for you, daughter. I pray you give her to him to wife.
I'm like, how about some shot?
Sit down, man. Have a seat.
And the chain been popping in.
Nigga, I sit down. Look.
Through. Everybody's church.
You know they get him putting the right down. Go ahead, Al.
It's a lot, y'all.
Verse 10, it says, verse 9, it says, and make ye marriages with us, and give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you.
Which this is not supposed to happen.
And ye shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. It says, dwell and trade ye therein, and get you possessions therein.
Yeah, that's the bottom line then. Alright. Just by Diana getting raped, they had run, grievousness to Jacob. He was really ashamed, he was mad, he was upset, said they was grieved, and walked the words.
They had to give her up.
Yeah.
That's the law. That was the law.
Yeah. They were mad.
So, unless he was dead, that's when Levi and Simeon came through. Okay, we got a solution. She ain't gonna be with this nigga.
Yeah.
Be with no goddamn. That was Canaanites. They was Canaanites.
That's it. They must be like a light bulb without a thing on top of it. Yeah, with no light, that's just light. You just see the light bulb.
Come.
Already on.
Always on.
Always on. Hey, but with that, I hope you go to edify. Once again, we give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Take double honor to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, rule well, teach well, man being a great example to Israel, the man the elect. I want to say peace and blessing, salutation to the hope elect on the fourth wind, pushing this sound, doctrine, truth, and sincerely. A great song. Hey, till next time, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and salvation learn to believe. Hey, we almost out of here, man. Keep pushing, hold fast to what you have, man. Hey, the kingdom is right around the corner. Till next time, hit it, bro.
Above, above! Above, above!
Abada wum yum.
Abada yum yum!
Abada yum yum.
Abada yum yum!
Hey, how about Shalom?
Shalom.